Hi and welcome to Fabric Class. It is April 2025 and this is this week's project, which is the same as last week's project, but it's going a little bit quicker. So I did take the original 9 that I did last week into my friend the beginning of this week, and she really liked them and had some suggestions for what we could do with more of them. So I am in the middle of doing some more. I did actually do 4 of them already. It took me about 2 days to do those 4, so you can actually do them a lot quicker. The design that I'm using right now is with the quilt batting, which you might be able to see on here. Rather than using the Peltex, I'm not running too low on Peltex, but I don't have another source for it yet. So I want to hang off on using Peltex and using up the Peltex until I find a way to get some more of it. So I am doing the quilt batting version. I did actually, like I said, 4 of them. I forgot to take a picture of them and film a video, except this one here. I still have this one. I took the other 3 in to give to my friend today, but I held on to this one. And so I can show you this one, and again, I'll try to get a picture of the other 3 and try to figure out how I can put it in the video. I haven't done that yet, so we'll see if I can figure it out. Or rather, you'll see if I can figure it out. It'll be, I don't know where. So there it is. It doesn't look any different than the other ones other than the fabric choice. So yesterday, I got the 4 done. Yesterday, I just wanted to see how many of these can I produce really quickly. And so I did get 7 more cut out. Yesterday, I cut them out. I started getting the interfacing cut out. This morning I got up, did a little bit of the pressing, got the interfacing on, and so this will be all batting, which I've not done yet, but this outer layer will have the batting on it with, just the batting, and then the inside body has the shape flex with the 808 and 809 on top. Now I did, on one of them, I thought, oh, I'm going to try it without the SF101. And see how it feels. Maybe, with 808 is pretty stiff. I mean, I'm not really sure, but I need the SF101. So I started pressing the 808 on one of them, and I kind of it just didn't, compared it to the feel with both of them. The SF101 with the 808 on top of it, it just isn't, I didn't like how stiff it was. So I went ahead and kind of peeled off the 808 and put on the SF101 and then laid the 808 on top of it. So all of these have on the inside body piece SF101 with 808 or 809 on top of it. And then of course the pockets all here have the SF101 lining on one side of them on the upper pocket and here. I do have all of the tabs done too. I have them sewn together so I don't lose them. That's where I'm at. So I do have all of the pocket assemblies are done and they're attached to the inner body piece. So the inner body piece is completely done. You can see all of the stitching here is done. And I think I'm getting a lot better at it. Not that I was that bad at it to begin with, but definitely getting better. And what I've done on the outside here is I do have the batting attached to 3 of the pieces. And I have to still cut out. I haven't done it yet. I have to go grab another piece of some scrap batting and do these 4 pieces here. So I have really 3 of them. 3 more of them are ready to kind of assemble. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more tonight, but you can do this fairly quickly. Like I said, I've done all of these this is my 2nd day working on them. And yeah, I did go to work both days. So there it is for now. I will show you more when I get done, and I will again try to get a picture of the 3 that I gave because they were like, one of them is this butterfly gray, but oh, it's gorgeous. So hopefully I can get a picture of it. Hi, okay, I'm back. I borrowed these back from my friend so I could film this video and show you real quick the 3 that I just finished. I think it was yesterday now. So there they are. This is the butterfly one I was talking about. All right, I hope you like them. And I'll be back in a flash. Hi, and ta-da, here they are done. And so I have 7 here done. And I did 4 earlier, 3 of which I've already taken in and given to my friend. And then there's this one that I still have. I kind of hung on to it. We'll be giving that one to her too. And so let's see, that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the original 9. So that's 20. I did 20 on that one. And she did change her mind on what she wants to use them for. So I don't have to make another, let's see, these are 11. I don't have to make another 9 of them. From there, or have to. I don't get to make another 9 of them, but that's okay. I have a lot of projects waiting for me in my head to do. So let's see, let me show you these. This is actually the fabric that my friend gave me. And so I did want to use up as much of this as possible on the projects for her. Even though she doesn't want her fabric back, it wasn't for this original reason. I did want to do that. This one also, I love how this one came out. This was her fabric too, and this was her fabric. And I didn't have enough of this to make it work solid like I did on these. But this fabric coordinated so nicely. I think it came out really nice. It looks really good. So super happy with that. I like the buttons. On these two, I chose two different color buttons. I like to make some difference on them, just even if it's slight. I did that with those. There's this one. I need to repress this one up here real quick, but wanted to show the video first. And I love this button and how the button color coordinated here. And we go through these really quickly. And I think this one is one of my top favorites. I just love this color, this fabric. This was a scrap fabric that I went to. I don't buy a lot of fabric in garage sales, although that might change now that Joann's has, done its thing. But I did get this one. It was a quilter's memorial garage sale, and she had a lot of beautiful fabric. And so I did buy a bunch. That was a couple years ago. I still have a ton of it left because I kept going back and buying more. But this was from that there, and it's just beautiful. And then this one, which I think I got this fabric in the same garage sale or not. I can't remember where I got this fabric. This one was a little bit frustrating. I kept trying to get it's not directional, which you can kind of tell on that one. And I kept trying to place it the way I was like, oh, I want the sheep to here. Well, it didn't work out here. It did work out here. And then I got to the end and I went, oh, my sheep's upside down. My words are right side up here. My sheep's upside down, and I don't know. So it did come out nice. I still like it, but and I like my blue button. But sometimes it just works out that way. So here they are. I hope you like them. I hope that wherever and whenever you're at, you're having a great time. And thanks for watching. I am loading the notepads in, and I'm on the very last one. And I go to put it in, and it won't go. It is stuck. What I've done is I've accidentally sewn the button to the lining of the pocket, and now I can't get it in. So it's not a big deal. All I have to do is, and I've already started it, is clip the threads off of the button. I'll get all that button thread out of there, and then I will have to hand stitch it into place for this one bag on that one. But yeah, got everything else loaded up and ready to go. So there it is. I'm going to go back to watching my World Racing League, WRL Racing, and hand stitch that, and I'll be done. So I hope you like it. I hope you like that. I hope that wherever and whenever you're at, you're having a great time, and thanks for watching.